I will discuss loan repayment problems. I will do that using an example. That will be the easiest way to do that in my opinion. So the problem says that $3,000 was borrowed and the interest rate was 22% per annum, and it had to be returned in 5 years with an annual repayment. So the total term of return is 5 years and returned annually with some amount of annual payment. So we have to find what was the repayment amount, the annual repayment amount, what was that? So that is the question. So we can assume like this, that since the amount borrowed was 3000, after 1 year, let's say the amount owed by that person is 3000 times the interest, so 22%. So in terms of decimal will be 0.22, and that will be 3001 plus 0.22. That will be the amount owed after 1 year, because this interest will be there after 1 year. So the total amount owed will be this much. But this is before paying the repayment. So when the annual repayment is made, let's say the annual repayment which we need to find out, let's call that M, and let's say the annual repayment is M. So after the repayment is made, the amount owed will be less by M, because M is also already repaid, so that's there. Now this is the amount owed before the repayment was made, and this is the amount owed after the repayment was made. So this is after 1 year. So after 2 year, what will happen? So this is 1 plus 0.02 can be written 1.22 directly. I will do that from now on. So after second year, this is the amount owed at the end of 1 year. So after second year, we will have like this 1.22 minus M, and the interest will be on this one 1.22. So this is again the amount owed before the repayment was made, the second year repayment was made. So this is the amount owed after second year, and when the repayment was made, that will be less M. So this is the amount owed after second year. So I will rewrite this one. This is 3000 1.22 square minus M 1.22 minus M, like that. So this is after second year. So after third year, we will have to take this one, the second year one. So that will be 3000 1.22 square minus M 1.22 minus M, like that. And this is, the interest will be on this one 1.22, and so this one is now the amount owed before the repayment was made, the third year repayment, and minus M will be the amount owed after the repayment was made. So we will write the amount owed after the repayment, so that's why the whole thing will be like this. So again, if I do the multiplication, it will be like this: 1.22 cube minus M 1.22 square minus M 1.22 minus M. Now we can see a pattern here for this one. We can see when this subscript is 3, we have power of 3 here, and these M's will have power of 1 power less, and then there is a series there. So what we can do, we have, it will be just 5 years, so we may as well write all the 5 terms, but we won't do, we will directly write the 5th term. So that will be like this one. A5 will be 3000, and this one will have a power of 5, and here we will have 1.22 power of 4, 1 power less, minus M 1.22 power of 3, and then like that finally it will be 1.22 minus M. So this is the amount owed after the repayment, 5th year repayment is made. Now it is said that the amount is returned after, so the total loan is repaid after 5 years. So the amount owed after 5 years will be 0. A5 has to be 0, because no amount can be owed after that. So that we will put 0 here, and then we will try to find out M from there. So basically this is the series there, 1.22 to the power 5 minus M here, and this one is 1 plus 1.22 plus 1.22 square plus 1.22 to the power 4. So this is just 5 years. If it had been like 20 years or something, we could just write the series there, here like that. So this one is there, and this one is, we can see that this part is a geometric series where the first term is a is 1, because this is 1. Common ratio r is 1.22, so the summation will be, summation is a r to the power n minus 1 over r minus 1. So we can write 1 here, 1.22 to the power, the number of terms there will be 5, because this one's power is 4 here, and the first one's power 1.22's power is 0, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 terms there. So 5 minus 1 and then 1.22 minus 1, like that. So we can, there is 0 here on the left hand side, so we can solve for m from here. So this will be 1.22, or what I will do, I will just rewrite this thing there. So instead of like that, I can write m is equal to 3000 there, 1.22 to the power 5, and on the denominator we will have 1.22 to the power 5 minus 1 over 0.22. So basically if we put this in the calculator, what we get is, so that is $1047.62. So this is the annual repayment. The required annual repayment is this one, $1047.62.